morning, everyone, and welcome to this morning show. This is Good Morning North Coast. We have an awesome show lined up for you, but before we get to that, first things first, let's have a look at the weather and surf report for the day.
Good morning and welcome to your weather for today, brought to you by Bolito Gas and Bruyn. Today will be cloudy with a high of 27 degrees and a low of 18 degrees. The real feel will be 29 degrees and the real feel shades 28 degrees. We have a south-southwesterly wind at 7 kilometers per hour and wind gusts at 19 kilometers per hour. 10% chance of showers today. The sunrise will be at 6:13 a.m. and the sunset at 5:39 p.m. Pretoria, a shower in places in the morning, otherwise sunny to partly cloudy with a high of 23 degrees and a low of 13 degrees. Joburg, partial sunshine with a high of 22 degrees and a low of 11 degrees. And Cape Town, low clouds with a high of 22 degrees and a low of 16 degrees. Enjoy the rest of your week and be safe.
The magic of an accompaniment tailor-made in the fashion.
Welcome back, everyone, and we have Tony on the couch with us for our daily inspiration. It's so nice to see you again, Tony.
Yes.
I feel like it's been like forever and a day.
Absolutely.
What do you have for us today?
Yeah, good to have you back, Zoe. Yeah, this morning I want to talk about the morning habits that we have, which we've created over the years. Basically, what I want to talk about, Zoe, is how you do anything is how you do everything. And I want to just talk about three different scenarios, and then I want to talk into it just now. The first one is where the guy gets up when the alarm goes off, but he lazes around in bed, he checks his phone out, then he strolls into the bath, gets his shower done, has his cup of coffee and does his thing, and then he comes back and gets his bed done, and then he'll go off to work. The second one is where this person gets up as soon as the alarm goes off, gets the bed made, everything is neatened out, the pillows are all set, then get going with the routine, and then go off to work. The third person is the one who will hear the alarm go off, and he will not even bother to get up at that time. He just strolls off when he feels like doing so. He goes into the bath, he does his thing, and then he has his coffee, and he's gone. He doesn't make his bed. Now, those three different scenarios will tell us the kind of day we're going to eventually have. The first one is destined for procrastination. Unfortunately. Yes. This is where we get up and we think, well, we've got all the time in the day. We don't have to rush. It's okay to just stroll along. Making the bed is okay, but you know what? It's not so important. It's not a priority, so I'll get to do it a little later. And that's what we kind of inculcate in our thought processes throughout the course of the day. Things can wait, and we'll do it at the last minute. I know what's to be done, so the assignments and the task at hand will be done at sometime in the day, and I'll give it in, but it will be done. The second person experiences events where they get things done prim and proper, on time. If it's an assignment on hand or a task from work, it's being done, the person is not distracted, she's not interested in anything else, the coffee break can wait, she wants to get the task done, she will get it done, because that's how she started the day, and she eventually experiences some pleasant experiences throughout the day. Things go well, and she has a good day. The third guy is the one that does not care much about time limits, does not care much about consequences, and his opinion or thinking is that if it's not done, so what? You know, I can always get it done at some other time, and never actually gets it done. He's the one that will go to work late, and he will not restrict it in terms of time limits and adhering to all those consequences for late coming or for even driving over the speed limit, because it's all fun and it's all part of his lifestyle. I think that's the kind of lessons we're taking out of the first thing we do when we get up in the morning. Do we make our bed on time? Because it's a task that should be done as timeously as possible. Because we don't get that done, we're going to eventually get things done the way we started off the day. And it's the first thing we do. It will determine how the day goes, and that's exactly what it is. How you do anything is how you're going to do everything. So it's not about picking on any one of the viewers this morning, but just to say, you know.
We're not picking on you guys. We're trying to be
Yeah,
nice
no,
here.
no, I'm not pointing any fingers. I'm just watching some.
We can point fingers at ourselves while we're at it, actually.
Yeah, this is about introspection. And how we get to do the bed in the morning will determine the kind of day we have. And I think it eventually determines the quality of the day we're going to experience, because when you're getting things done timelessly and you're getting it done to the best of your ability, you're obviously going to end up having an exceptionally good day. So my mantra every day is that every day in every way, my life is exceptionally better because I get to make my bed early in the morning. That's what I have for the viewers this morning.
That's phenomenal. And I think it's just so interesting. And I think I probably am guilty of procrastinating first thing in the morning. The alarm goes off at 6. I'm like, I don't have to be out of bed for another 20 minutes.
Yes.
And the baby's rolling around next to
Yes.
me, and I'm just
Yes.
procrastinating
Yeah.
about starting the day.
And that 20 minutes eventually moves on to increase the time, and it goes on and on.
And you've wasted your morning,
Yes.
essentially. When
And
there's
then
too
you
much to
eventually
be done.
realize, you know what, I should have got so much of stuff done in that time that I was wasting on just checking the phones out.
Yes.
And we've got our priorities wrong. We definitely have it wrong. So maybe it's a lesson that we need to take out of this.
I agree with you. You know me too well, Tony.
Sure, so.
Thank you so much, as always, for joining us, Tony.
Thank you.
And you guys, please stick around. We will be back after this short ad break.
Freshly ground, not capsuled. Coffee pleasure from Euro.
You like it? Water paint. You like queuing to pay electricity? Don't think so. Water paint.
Wait, so I can use it?
Even if I'm on another network.
Vodapay.
Off to do the monthly.
Shopping. It's done.
Really?
Yo, Coco.
And we get rewards.
We like sending and receiving money now. How about when the combos communicate?
Vodapay it. You like good times with friends? Vodapay!
Introducing Vodapay, the one app for anything and everything. Like it, Vodapay it.
Welcome back once again, my dear friends, and we are welcome back with one of our regulars, Neville from the Ndlondlo Reptile Park. We're always talking about all things snakes and reptiles and all those scary, creepy things that really creep me out. What have you got for us today?
Morning, Zaz. We're going to speak about IDs and just how snakes use certain IDs to sort of let you know and understand who they are.
Okay.
But also explain that there are mimics that try to steal the IDs.
Okay.
Just
Sounds
like
very
in today's
interesting.
world, where every 16-year-old's got a fake ID card to get into the club with. Same sort of scenario.
Okay. So these snakes are quite sneaky when they want to be there.
Yeah, they're quite sneaky.
Oh, wow, this sounds so interesting.
Yeah. So I'm going to start with the common cobra posture hooding thing. And that is a great ID card which works very, very effectively. And in South Africa, fortunately, if you do see a snake hooding up, spreading your hood and rearing up into a vertical position, you can safely assume that that is venomous and you should avoid it. But however, not every snake that spreads a hood is a cobra.
Okay.
And so in South Africa, we've got the rinkos, which also spreads a hood, which is not a cobra, but still venomous. It's just piggybacking on a different ID strategy. And then there's a number of others, your little shield noses and coral snakes, and even black mambas would get up and they do spread a slight hood. Again, you know that you shouldn't be fiddling with those.
Yeah, run the other way. Fast.
Well,
In my case. In my case. Not in your case, in my case, yes. gone.
I generally find myself running in that direction. But yes, and then we've got a very interesting little snake called an egg eater. He's perfectly harmless, but he's stolen an ID posture from a guy that occurs well north of our borders, the carpet vipers, or saw-scaled vipers. And they've got this typical C-shaped body pattern where the curls sort of follow onto each other, and the head moves within the C-shape backwards and forwards, and so the body follows around. They inflate the body. They've got keeled scales, which are very rough. These rub against each other in opposing angles, creating this horrible rasping, hissing sound through the resonance of that inflated body.
Wow.
And they open their mouths to show you the open mouth, and they strike out viciously, and every strike sort of, you've got this almost kung fu movie sound effect, you know, that sound with it, which is quite amazing. But the egg eater is harmless. The saw-scaled viper, on the other hand, is not. And he's responsible for a lot of bites further north of our borders, and in fact could be considered to be the most dangerous genus of snakes. There's a number of different species, but they occur all the way from Kenya northwards through Somalia, Arabia, and right into Pakistan. So it's a very wide distribution for that genus. Responsible for many dangerous snake bites.
Wow, very scary. And I suppose for those of us that don't know the difference, we just see that like mimicking, all that, you know, a little bit of ID theft there, and just panic because we don't know any difference. So I mean, it works, but again, as you said, like that, the egg eater, as you said, is harmless. But I mean, I would know that. I'd still be like absolutely crapping myself, quite literally.
That's objective. Unfortunately, it backfires.
Okay.
Because if people of reasonable mind expect the snake to be harmless, they'll leave well enough alone. But if they don't think it's harmless, the end result might be the demise of the snake.
Oh.
There's another mimic, our little harmless green snakes. They tend to inflate their throats, much like boomslang do.
Oh.
And the minute that happens, people also automatically think boomslang. And the poor guy's murdered on the scene, you know, and he's absolutely harmless.
Shame. It's that fear, though, that drives people, I think. It's just, and it's almost their own ignorance and not knowing any better. But that's why we have you here, Neville.
It is fear, and unfortunately we can't walk down the road and see somebody suspect him of being a criminal and just shoot him.
Yeah.
You know, it's still up to us to learn what the differences are.
I feel like I need to educate myself better. Considering I was raised on a farm, I thought I would know these things better, but I always left it to my dad. If my dad needed you, he called you. Let's call the snake man. And that was it. But thank you so much for educating us as always. So exciting to have you here every time. I look forward to seeing you again soon, Neville. And you guys, as always, stick around. We'll be right back after this ad break. Welcome back, everyone. And we have something so exciting coming up, and I'm so interested to hear more about it. We have Father Stephen and Dwain in the studio. Now, guys, first of all, welcome. What's this I hear about 1,000-kilometer journey on foot?
Yes.
For charity?
Yeah, so we've got two charities. Dwain is for Gyms for Africa, and the charity I'm supporting is Napier Centre for Healing, both focused on helping young people re-strategize their lives and do better. And so we're going to go through 4 countries, walking, and to raise as much money as possible for our charities.
Which countries? Where in the world are we doing this?
So we're starting in Lesotho. Day 1 we'll climb up the highest mountain in southern Africa. And then we'll make our way down Sani Pass, walk all the way to Port Shepstone, and pretty much on the coast all the way from Port Shepstone into Mozambique. And then from Mozambique, we'll make our way up into Swaziland.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's incredible. You are so much braver than me. I mean, we were just saying before we started that when my gym trainer tells me to run 400 meters up and down in training, I'm like, oh, do I have to? So that's absolutely incredible. But let's hear a little bit more about, you're both representing individual charities. Let's hear a little bit more about that first. Dwain, would you start us off?
So Gyms for Africa is a new charity. The word gym, a little bit deceiving. It's not the same as the gyms we go to build our physiques and get better aesthetically pleasing looks. Okay. It's really a community center. You can think of it as a workshop where people can go to for basic essentials. So things like fresh running water, good drinking water. These are massive problems in rural areas where guys are walking 30 k's a day, in some cases just to get clean drinking water. We're also going to educate them, give them seeds so that they can self-sustainably farm in their own back garden. And then a lot of education on movement, the right types of movement to help combat non-communicable diseases, which are lifestyle-related diseases. And currently we have like 70 million Africans dying every year from these diseases. So it is a pandemic here in Africa specifically, and it's all because, well, mostly because of education and access to, simple means of correcting those lifestyle imbalances and, modifying your lifestyle in a certain way to just live a healthier life.
That's phenomenal. I absolutely love that, and it's something that, as you say, is so needed. That's so exciting. Right, now Father Stephen, why don't you tell us more about the charity that you're representing?
So I'm representing Napier Centre for Healing, and we are the other side of the spectrum. Dwain is looking for the guys, as they're coming up and growing up, to get them on a good path. There are many young people who have already left that path of wholeness and happiness. And they take wunga, they're on the streets, they've lost all hope from families and things. So we take them in once they've been detoxed. We have a 6 to 8 month program with social workers and house parents. NA is part of us. Grace Family Church is helping us with skills development and projects to get them skilled and to start little businesses. That's so exciting. And so we try and get them in an environment that is conducive for them to change their minds again.
That's so exciting.
And to really go from zero to hero. Because when these guys really get themselves cleaned up, and it's really, really difficult, these are fantastic human beings. Well, we all are, So the synergy between us, I think, is really great, because he's trying to prevent it, and if the guys fall off the track,
it's too late. Yes.
Let's also do something for them. Everybody has a place in this world.
Yes, I agree 100%. I just love the balance between the two of you. I think it's just so perfectly placed. I mean, it's as you said, it's tough for people to get their lives back on track, but when they do, it's phenomenal, and everyone has a chance.
People. Yeah.
That's amazing. I'm so amped that you guys are here. Now, for anyone that is watching, is there anything you need? Obviously, you're doing this for charity. What do you need from viewers and from people out there that might want to get involved and help?
If it resonates with you and you want to contribute to the charity, that's what we want. We're not really looking for anything more for us. It's pretty much self-funded on our part, what we're doing, but we just want to raise as much as we can for our charities. So they can go and look for our charities online. Mine is pretty simple. It's www.gyms4africa.com, and it's the same thing for Instagram, Facebook, and LinkedIn. Just gyms for Africa.
For Africa. Phenomenal. That is so exciting, and I'm so glad that you guys came in here. And wow, good luck for that 1,000
And for
kilometers.
us, it's Napier Centre. That's our zinc.
Okay. And the two kind of run so
yes,
well
so
together.
we can go on Facebook
Okay.
and look under Unity Walk 2022,
Unity Walk,
and then we all linked.
Okay, so if people go to Unity Walk, that's where they'll be able to find everything.
And you
That
can follow us
is
every day
awesome.
and join us.
So the
I'm
Unity,
definitely going to follow that. That's so exciting.
Yeah.
the Unity Walk page will have daily updates on how we're doing and some pictures. So it'll be a really nice thing for people to follow along as well.
Oh, I'm so going to follow that. I'm so excited. From my couch at home.
No,
But I'm
you can
really
come
going
and
to follow
join
it.
us. No, you're joining.
I don't think I have those energy levels. My kids sap all the energy out of me. That's the excuse I'm sticking to. All right, awesome, guys. Thank you so much. And as I said, good luck. This is so incredible. And we are so excited to watch your progress. And we're so privileged to have you here. And it's so amazing what you're doing. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much.
Cool.
And I hope to have you both back in here again soon once this is all done to see how you guys have done and how you've managed. Right.
Thank you.
Brilliant. Thank you.
As for all of you, you know where to find them. Show your support, follow them. Let's see how they do. This is so, so exciting. But please stick around. We'll be back right after this ad break. Welcome back, everyone. Now, we know what time of the year it is. The parents out there, we know what's happening. It's the season where our kids hit the worst sugar high of their lives every single Easter. But of course, we know there is more to it than just chocolate and overactive children. And to discuss that more, we have the lovely people here. We were just speaking now. So I'm so excited to have you back with us. Now, you're here to tell us more about what's happening this Easter. Would you care to fill me in a bit?
Yeah, so Easter's, sorry, you want to go? Sorry. So Easter is really an amazing event in the history of the world, huh? This amazing human being came and decided that he's going to speak his truth even if he has to die for it. And so all our birth dates signify that we are somehow connected to this incredible human being. And there's so many churches, etc. But sometimes we forget what he did. And Good Friday is one of those days where this guy decided that whatever people say against me, I'm going to stick with the truth. What a wonderful lesson for us today, hey? And so this guy said, I'm going to take up my cross no matter what other religions talk about or other secular institutes. I'm going to carry my cross, speak the truth, even if it kills me. And there are so many people suffering in this world. And so we want to bring all that pain and suffering into our community and say, we're going to pray. We're going to be with you. And so Karen will explain how we're going to do it.
Awesome. Tell me. I want to hear
Can't
it.
wait.
So I can't wait. So we are actually asking the community to actually come and join us. Come and join us for that journey. And also, we have got little prayer requests. We're going to have pamphlets where people can put their prayers down. And we are dedicating that whole procession for all the community's prayers, which is such a nice event. And while we invite people to come join us, this is very special, unique of doing it on the beachfront. So it's Good Friday, 6:30, so the early runners will be there as well, hopefully, and join us.
Definitely.
And it's so nice having that walk from station to station with the sunrise rising up behind you. and going through. It's a very humbling event. And that's why we say we're going to invite the public, the community to come join us. And we'll have little biscuits that our kids would have made. And you're welcome to bring a cup of coffee, come join us with the procession. And
a big flask, a very big flask for me, thank you.
And it's just to be aware of, you know, where we are in Easter and to put our thoughts and our prayers to all those around us.
That's phenomenal. And I think it's great that you're doing this because I've got 2 boys, and my eldest, my 6-year-old, he's kind of at that age where up until now Christmas and Easter has been about, you know, presents and chocolate and stuff. So sending him to Sunday school now has been the new thing because he comes out with all these stories and he's finally understanding that it's more than just chocolate and
Brilliant.
the Easter bunny.
Wonderful.
So this is, as a mom, this has been my new thing to actually educate. My littlest one is too little to know, but he can have fun for a few. He can just enjoy the chocolate.
There's cookies for kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's phenomenal.
Yeah.
But this is so exciting. And for people that want to get involved, and obviously this is going to be so exciting, it's a great way to put in your time in the morning, I think, especially on the beach. How can they get involved? How do they get in contact? What's the process?
Well, they can meet us at Hops. So it's just outside of Hops, you know, with a normal decking that they often have tables and stuff out there. And we're doing the procession on that beach. So if you know where Hops is, I'm sure majority of people do. So they're more than welcome to join us. Otherwise, they can go onto the website, All Saints Ballito, and they can join in and see the details there.
That is so exciting.
And it's for everybody, you know, you don't have to be a Christian, you just have to, I mean, even the Islamic, our Islamic brothers and sisters, they believe in our Lord Jesus Christ and what he did.
Of course.
So come along. And, you know, everybody has a prayer. Everybody has a prayer.
Yes, I love that.
And then at 3 o'clock we'll go back to the church with all those prayers.
Okay.
And that's the traditional thing that we do.
Okay.
At 3 o'clock, that's the time Jesus died. And he died
Wow.
for all humanity. So we take all those prayers, no matter who's asked for them,
That's phenomenal.
and we offer them up to our Lord Jesus.
I love it. What a great tradition to have going there. That's
Yeah, it's
phenomenal. I
really
absolutely
cool.
love it. That's one that I could definitely get involved in. So thank you so much for educating us. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully, I will be seeing you there myself. And just to recap, so Good
6:30.
Friday, 6:30, Hops on the beach. We're going to see the sunrise. How exciting.
Lekker.
I'm amped. So exciting. All right, guys, thank you so much. I so look forward to seeing you again soon. And y'all stick around. We shall be back.
Hi, I'm Steve Bezuidenhout, owner, director of Hydropower based in Ballito. We're a power products company that specializes in hydraulics, power products and power tools. We are distributors of quality brands such as HVD hydraulic components, Briggs & Stratton lawnmowers, brush cutters, generators and Metabo power tools. Our target market is the construction and civils industry, transport and freight, agriculture and mining industry. So whether you need a hydraulic pump for your tipper truck, a commercial ride-on mower for your estate, a power drill for your construction company, or just a domestic lawnmower for your home, we are a one-stop shop. We offer sales, consumables, repairs, and services on all these products. We're based at 8A Kailami Park, Ballito, and also ship goods nationally. You can get in contact with us via various channels, namely WhatsApp, the landline, email, website, Facebook, Instagram or LinkedIn.
Welcome back, my glorious people. Now we have one of our regulars and one of my favorites. Not supposed to have favorites, but what can we say? Lezar from Trendi Gear. I'm so excited you come here every time with new goodies and stuff to show me. It genuinely brings me so much happiness I can't even express. But before we move on to what's happening here, let's just catch up. Since I last saw you, what's been happening?
Okay, well first of all let me say hello everybody. Hello Bleach TV, hello everybody. Okay, first of all, let's do a Lezar rewind.
Yes, a bit of a recap.
Recap, okay.
Yes.
Recently, we've just done the Mike's Kitchen crowning. We had our fashion show there.
Yes.
And we actually introduced our Lezar Africa, okay, which is like the new craze now, which we'll go into just now.
Yeah.
Okay, we actually did it with the beautiful models from Simply Models.
Yes.
As well as Shoba Designs, who we will be working with Lezar Africa.
That's exciting. I did see that on Facebook. Yes,
Yeah,
I have
so
been
it's a lot of
following your
fun.
movements. How exciting. And it looked like it was so much fun as well.
Yeah.
But moving on to all of this goodness.
Okay.
Tell me more. I'm very curious.
Okay. Well, as you know, Lezar Trendi Gear is a
Yes.
local brand.
Yes.
Okay. And made in South Africa, in Africa. Okay. So now we want to get out the Africa look to our brand. So that is why we've diversified into Lezar Africa.
Lezar Africa.
Okay. So the nice thing about it is that like this little necklace here is supposed to go around here, but because I like to keep it active, it's keeping my hairband.
That's so exciting though. And then this is a normal one as a necklace.
Yes, you can wear it as a necklace, and as I said, I've got mine as a hairband.
Like so.
Okay. To keep my
How
crazy locks.
exciting. I love it. And I love the colours. Absolutely phenomenal.
Okay. Yeah, we do a variety. There's like little dingly earrings.
How exciting.
Okay.
Very
We
adorable.
do wristbands, we do watches.
Is that a
we do
little
the-
ring I see?
A whole variety.
That's so cute. I love
kids have
it.
too. Yeah. It's actually just to keep a nice and vibey brand, and obviously also help the locals too. You know, because being a local brand, locals can make more accessories and that, and then we can include it in our gym brand and stuff.
So exciting.
See, so we're helping the locals, and we're hoping to get out there.
That's awesome. Absolutely love that. It's so great to, I mean, our community always has this wondrous way of coming together when needed, as we have proven to ourselves in the past. So it's so great that people are sticking with each other within the community. That's so exciting. Now, for anyone that's watching, whether they've seen you with us before or not, you obviously Lezar Trendi Gear, now Lezar Africa. I mean, that's like monumental. Oh my
So
goodness.
watch this space.
No, it's so exciting. I'm loving the vibe and the color and everything. If people are interested in actually purchasing these or getting involved in some way, where can they find you?
They can still find us on Facebook, Lezar Trendi Gear. It's under Lezar Trendi Gear, or our mail, lezartrendigear@gmail.com. Or I'm available on WhatsApp. Okay. And then, as I said, we want to get more involved with the locals. We want more of a range, you know, so anybody else that wants to get involved just can either email us and stuff.
Okay, so locals who are into being able to actually create these wondrous creations can actually come forward and get involved.
Yes, because what we're going to be launching soon is that, like, say somebody wants one of our hoodies. Okay, like, you know, we design them how they want them.
Yes.
If they want sleeve print,
Personalised.
chest print, anything. And then we can put nice little accessories with it. See, so when they go up there, it's all complete.
Yes, personalised to them.
Yes.
That's so awesome.
And they are from Africa.
And we're all from Africa. That is phenomenal. I'm so excited. Awesome. So, other than that, is there anything else that we should be aware of? Anything that's coming in the future that you want us to be aware of?
I didn't mention my gorilla. Gorilla.
Gorilla. Tell me.
Yeah, my friendly gorilla Gigi. He was actually at Mike's Kitchen.
Okay.
And the children loved him.
Oh.
Okay. He's for any occasion, like if you want to surprise your boyfriend, girlfriend, companion, work lady, anybody, you know, he can just come and deliver a bottle of champagne or anything, but dressed up as a gorilla.
Dressed up as
It's
a
not
gorilla.
often
I love
that you
it.
get
It's just like the mascot. I love it.
It's not often that you get a gorilla delivery, you know. So that's another thing that we're doing. We are open for Easter. if you want to surprise somebody with Easter eggs or Easter hamper and stuff, you know,
Yes.
he can deliver it.
Oh goodness, I need to take advantage of this at some point just so that I can see what a person looks like dressed as a gorilla.
Okay, but it's just like a little novelty thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's just like out of the box thing.
Yes, and it's exciting and it's fun, and that's what we need to be doing.
Yeah, and we also still got our gym brand out there, you know, our normal tights.
Yes,
and
I was going to
t-shirts
ask about that because
stuff.
you've had so many awesome things with different, the colours and the prints and everything. It's just always so awesome. That's why I'm always so excited to see you in here.
It's alive.
Yeah, I know.
You know?
It has so much life. The products themselves just oozing. I absolutely love it.
Yes.
Thank you so much as always for coming in. And y'all that are watching, this is Lezar, and usually Lezar Trendi Gear, but now also Lezar Africa. You know where to find her. Look up on Facebook. Get involved. You want to get yourself a little gorilla delivery. Why not? That sounds like so much
Think
fun.
out the box.
Out the box indeed. Awesome, guys. So I will see you soon, and stick around.
See
My name is Brett Mitchin. I'm the proud resident of Belito and the franchisor of the Mozambique Restaurant Group and one of the directors of the Belito Beach Collective. This NPO was started to preserve and to keep our beaches in Belito area safe with strict alcohol restrictions and a strong security presence. I'm sure if you've lived in Belito for a while, you would have noticed that the Belito village is safe and alive again after years of decay, with our local beaches also being more family friendly. This is thanks to a handful of like-minded business owners, individuals and organizations who have contributed towards the massive turnaround of the area. For us to maintain what we've achieved so far and for there to be longevity, Diego Barnes and myself have headed up a lot of fundraising efforts surrounding this project and would like to urge residents, business owners, tourists and our incredible community to come together as we've done so before, to help our positive movement for the benefit of all by donating to our cause and to sustain the beautification of our area for generations to come. To donate to our Belito Beach Collective, you can use this Zapper code or phone me on 082 427 4903 for more details.
Welcome back, everyone, and I have the absolute pleasure of sitting down with Dominic here, the boss man, as it were, here at Montagne. Welcome. Well, this is your place, so
yeah,
I should. Thank you for having me.
Thanks for having us on the show again.
Thank you for having me, I should say.
Yeah, no,
Awesome.
good, awesome.
Yes, I believe you have quite a bit to tell me about what's happening.
I do, yes. So obviously last time we were on Belito TV, we discussed the happenings around La Montagne. And we just want to go a bit more into detail about that. So on Saturday, we have launched our new menu. We've expanded it slightly. We've brought in a lot of more vegetarian options. We've brought in all our steaks back. So sirloin, fillet, rump steaks are back on. More burgers, things like that. Look, we launched it on Saturday. The weather wasn't too good, but we'll see how it goes. We are very confident about it. Look, on Wednesday nights, we're still going to have we used to have the pizza special where we got sangria, but because we are very family orientated, we've now changed that special to the family favorites, which will be kids eat free at Montagnelli's, yes, which is our Italian restaurant.
Ooh.
So yeah, adults come through, kids eat free, save yourself
The
a bit of
parent
money.
in me is getting excited, I must tell you.
Yeah, no, nice. And then, yeah, that's for Wednesday night. For Thursdays, we are now going to do a pensioners discount. So all pensioners will get 15% off on all main meals. So yeah, look, you know, we want to attract more locals, where before it was only the resort and hotel, but now we are open to all the locals. So yeah, you know, people helping people, you can call it like that. Yes, yeah. And then obviously we've got Easter weekend coming up. We're going to have an Easter menu on Easter Sunday, which will be a buffet option, but it's got quite it's a power menu, so it's for everyone. That's going to be at $260 per person, yeah. Obviously desserts included. We're going to have an Easter egg hunt for the kids with the entertainment side of management and that. They'll do a whole Easter egg hunt for the kids, yeah, make it all fun and that. And then, yeah, well, what else can I say?
That's so exciting.
Yeah. Look, we've got obviously Cocktail Day coming up on the 13th of May. We're looking in that special because of the resort that we are on. When it's sunshine and nice outside by the pool, we do sell a lot of cocktails. So I think that's going to be quite a good day because it's going to be a buy one get one free cocktail.
Oh,
so yeah, I think the ladies are going to go crazy for it.
Yes.
And then on the 16th of May, we're also having Mimosa Day. So
oh my goodness, that sounds
so
phenomenal. That's so exciting. It seems like you guys have got something for everybody.
Yeah.
A nice, really well-inclusive menu for the carnivores or the vegetarians as
Exactly,
well.
yeah. Carnivores or vegetarians, just like you say. Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
I
exactly.
know. So that's phenomenal. Thank you so much. So we've got, obviously, the pizzas. It's funny you say that because we had pizza this weekend and my kids, even my 2-year-old, just mowed through it in an absolute moment. So I will definitely be taking advantage of them.
Yeah,
the
of course,
pizza
yeah,
and you
bring
said
them
that was
through.
on a Thursday. Wednesday's the pizza. Thursday.
Wednesday night's family favourite, so that's the kids
Family
eat free.
favourite on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's going to be where my comfort zone is.
Yeah.
And then for
And then
Thursday, if you're going to, we get to have the discount there on the Thursdays. And the
Yeah.
Easter egg hunt.
Yeah,
That's so exciting.
that will be on Easter Sunday with the Easter Sunday lunch buffet.
That's
at
so
$260
exciting.
per person. Yeah,
Phenomenal. And so awesome that you're opening it up for the greater public,
Yeah,
which
of
is so
course.
exciting because this is such a beautiful spot.
Yeah, no, it is.
Absolutely.
Lamonton's fantastic.
It really
yeah.
is. We're going to get to spend more time here, which is exciting.
Absolutely,
And I
yeah.
think you're right. The ladies are going to love it when the sun comes back out again. We're going to have going to love having the cocktails and the sun tanning and all of that good stuff. So
Exactly, yeah.
It's going to be
yeah,
so much
weather's
fun.
a bit miserable at the moment, so yeah, we're holding thumbs that it's going to be
Holding
better
thumbs for Easter,
For
yes.
Easter, yeah. If not, there's always something fun to do. We'll always plan
Yes,
something as management, whether it's
Make it
indoors
work.
or yeah,
especially
we'll make
from
it
an
work.
Easter egg hunt perspective. You know?
Exactly, definitely,
the
definitely.
kids will still have their fun.
Yeah.
Regardless, and the food will still taste awesome.
Yeah, exactly, 100%. And then yeah, if the locals can just follow us on social media, we are on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Follow us on there. You'll always see our social media coming up. And yeah, just keep an eye on our loyalty program. That's we're still in talks with, and when the launch dates and that will be. So yeah, follow us on social media just to not miss out on that opportunity
so
to become a
exciting.
loyalty member. Yeah.
That's awesome. I mean, that sounds phenomenal. My kids are going to totally capitalize on that.
Yeah.
Definitely, 1,000%. Thank you so much for joining us.
No,
and
thank
as
you.
always, this is an absolutely beautiful spot. It's my first time in the studio since we moved here.
Yeah.
So I'm just absolutely loving it. The
No, it
setup
is.
is just phenomenal. So thank you
Fantastic.
from all of us
It's only
for
a
having
pleasure.
us.
And
Absolutely
thank you for
loving
having us
it.
on again.
I know. And hopefully we will see you again soon to chat about how things are evolving, how they're changing. Really excited to hear the
There's
updates.
so much more coming. So yeah, we'll definitely be on again.
Awesome. Thank you
Okay.
so much, my dear.
Cool.
And y'all stick around. We will be back right after this ad break. Welcome back, everyone. We have Niqui from Going Flight Mode. My goodness, I love the name. I am so curious. Please tell us, I mean, all I know is that you're into Tai Chi. And obviously this is something I've always been so curious about, but I know literally nothing about. So I'm very excited for you to educate me.
Thank you, thank you.
But first of all, let's go back to basics. Tai Chi itself, what is Tai Chi?
So Tai Chi, to understand the concept of Tai Chi, we first have to understand what is Chi. So it goes by very many names in different religions, spiritual philosophies, cultures, and even science fields. And it's the body's own natural bioelectrical energy, which runs as positive and negative, just like a battery, within the body, and it is known in most Eastern cultures as yin and yang.
Okay, now there is more to it than just Tai Chi. We were speaking before this, words that I cannot pronounce. Can you fill us in more with the differences with the various different branches or the types that you have within what you do?
So Tai Chi was developed sort of almost 1,000 years ago by Shaolin temple monks, using the principles of Qigong, which is a healing practice, using the sequence of movements and the breath controlled with the mind for the purposes of rejuvenating and directing the internal Qi through the internal organs of the body. Yes. So Tai Chi is based on these principles, but it has the added element of martial art. So the purpose of Tai Chi, and the name actually means supreme ultimate, is to obtain ultimate control of the body using the mind and the breath. So in my Sifu's words, he would always say, where the mind goes, the body follows. So it is an exercise, but as well as this, it's a training the mind using the breath to rejuvenate and guide this vital life force energy through the internal organs of the body. Yeah.
This sounds very interesting. It seems to be one of those like mind, body, and soul things. You know, you can be working your backside off at the gym, but it's, you know, having that everything balanced.
Everything in a line. So yes, so the Qigong side of it is the healing within the body, but also to restore balance and harmony. So the martial arts part of Tai Chi is based on these principles. So through this practice, you learn to ultimately use the mind to control the body coordinated with the breath, so that you have complete control of every movement. So the practice is very slow, and by doing this, the concentration is internal. So it also becomes a meditation as well.
And it sounds like it would something that would take a while perhaps to learn how to do to actually start getting the benefits. I mean, all of us know, first day back in the gym and you know, like you're trying your best, and after the first few days you're like, why haven't I got a six-pack yet? So I suppose patience is probably needed.
Patience,
in
yes.
terms of seeing the benefits.
And practice. And nobody ever becomes a master in Tai Chi. Everyone remains a practitioner because it's about the practice. So the name Tai Chi means supreme ultimate. So we can never really reach that. It's an ultimate control of the body. So you constantly practicing to get there. So there's no real destination. It's about the practice over and over and over again.
That's so exciting. Oh my great giddy aunt. And for anyone who is looking to get into this, where can they find you?
So they can find me online as Going Flight Mode. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook, and I have a few classes in the week. I've got 2 outdoor classes, weather permitting, and then I also have 4 indoor classes in Salt Rock and in Belito.
That's so exciting. It's always something I've been very interested in looking into, but you know what it's like with these things.
Yes, and the constant positive and negative, the flow, it never really stops, and just to make sure that flow is just happening naturally and within harmony.
Yes.
Exactly. So
that's awesome.
Yes.
That's so exciting. Thank you. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for educating us.
Thank you for having me.
I hope we get to have you in again soon to continue to educate us. And I will definitely have to come back and come down to you and see what this is all about. And that is Going Flight Mode.
Going Flight Mode.
Before we close up, I am curious, where did the name come from?
So basically, every time I would start a Tai Chi class or I'd go to my own Tai Chi class, I always had to put my phone on flight mode.
Okay.
Because it's like, you know, you don't want these interruptions.
You don't.
So it became a sense of like, this is actually where I disconnect from the rest of the world, from everything, from every idea, every concept, everything else that I knew before this moment, and just to completely let it all go. And so that's the idea of going flight mode came about, just to like switch your phone off, which connects you to the outside world. So just to disconnect that and just to go inside. And the feeling when you feel the power within you kind of generating, it almost does feel like you can fly.
Wow.
Yes.
That's incredible. And I suppose we all do have this kind of obsessive addiction almost to cell phones. They're always on reach.
Sign
so
of
it's
the
nice to
times.
just put it away and learn how to just do life without technology at your fingertips.
At least for 45 minutes
For
in a
45
day.
minutes we can manage.
Yes, that would be nice.
That's a good lesson to learn. Thank you so much for coming in.
Thank
And
you,
y'all, you have to look into this. I think it's going to be so exciting, and I hope to see a few familiar faces there. But please stick around. We will be back shortly. Welcome back, everyone. Now we have Lynette back with us from Austral Accounting. Welcome.
How's it? How are you?
Fantastic, and you?
Yeah, well, it's a little bit cold and wet outside.
It is a little bit miserable, yes.
Yeah, but it's good for paperwork. And getting into those little bits and pieces that you keep on putting out.
Yes.
So no time like now, eh?
But for me, it's a nice, if I have a nice big mug of tea, I have the biggest mug in the house, full of tea, then I'm good to go regardless of what the weather is.
Oh, okay.
That's what
I need a motivation every now and again. So this is perfect weather to get the stuff done that that you sort of look up.
Yeah, that gets shoved away. I know that I've got a lot of stuff like that too, so I'm with you 100% there.
Yeah, so at the moment, if you look at what's happening in the business world, you guys would have seen there's been a lot of media attention to SARS, and SARS is really clamping down on non-compliance with non-compliance penalties. They're going after the money as well. Recently, there was some reporting that SARS has over-collected outstanding taxes, which is, it really is good news for all of us, because the more they collect, the better our tax can be used, and that would mean that we could ultimately then pay a little bit less down the line, hey? So at the moment, you'll see that your accountants are busy with ROE submissions, so it's return of earnings, it's workman's compensation. So that opened on the 1st of April. We'll see that close towards the end of April. I don't know if they'll extend it. But that basically is your annual insurance on workers. So in case they get injured on duty, you have that insurance in place to cover medical and death benefits. So that is on the cards and busy at the moment. And then we also, as employers, entering the employer recon season, which means that we're busy doing RP5s, IT3s, all our recons. Those need to be in by the end of May. Those are required for filing season that generally opens on the 1st of July each year. And all of the third-party data is getting ready for SARS at the moment. So your medical aids, your RAs, all the big insurance companies, they're all now filing information through to SARS for the third-party data and the AI build-out. So it's busy for accountants, it's busy for business owners, because these deadlines are, they're there for a reason. If you miss the deadline, it means something else gets pushed out. So it's important, and the penalties become quite expensive. So I don't see the point of saying, we'll get to it later. Get it done, get it out of your hair, make sure that you don't incur those penalties, and those calls from SARS constantly that says, hey, outstanding return, hey, outstanding recon. So make your own life a little bit easier by just getting it done. Yeah.
Yes, and it's like those things, as we were saying, it's just a bit of a mission, but just buckle down and get it done.
Yeah. And if you're unsure, there's so much information and so many people out there that can assist you. So if you feel overwhelmed, if you think, this is not my cup of tea, contact us at the office. You can find us on Facebook, on our web address, www.australaccounting.co.za, or you can give us a call on 031 536 8222.
Brilliant, thank you. And it's funny how the timing of having you here, because if I got the chance to pick your brain, I'd keep you here all day. It's because I recently had to step in. My mom has announced that she's retiring from the family business. I'm now having to try and figure out the runnings of the business and all that it entails. And I sometimes feel like I'm a little bit out of my depth, but it's just like a learning process.
Yeah.
So that's these cases where we need someone like you.
A learning curve. But you know what? Just sit. Because sometimes what you find is what your parents did is not really what we do these days, if that makes sense. Software's come a long way, information, AI, all of these things have come a long way. So work out what they did and then look around, because there'll be ways to make it a lot easier for yourself.
Yes, we have been evolving.
Yeah,
I hope that we cut back on paperwork, because I think we've nearly destroyed most of the Amazon over the last 30 years that this company has existed, with the amount of paper and printing that we go through, when it can just be all online.
So for your information, there's an app called Dext, and you actually take a picture of your document and it scans it electronically, and then you can actually throw away your actual document. So it is SARS compliant, it keeps it, do you know what I mean?
Send it all in for recycling.
The fading of your thermal paper.
Yes.
I don't know if you've come across that. None of that happens. So it's exciting, all of these tools we have. So we don't really have to sit and file anymore and keep all those files for 30 years. So shredder.
It's
Here
funny.
we come.
I know we actually do have a shredder, so I need to make use of it, because it's funny. I had to go back on some old stuff. Some work that my dad did like 3 years ago, and he was handwriting a lot of reports and stuff, and it's on that thin paper, sifting through years and years of stuff in the files. It took me ages. Whereas if it had been on the system, it would have been easier. So we're in the process of updating it.
Okay, yeah.
Make life a bit easier.
Yeah, it is worth it. It's a hard learning curve, and you know, it's a slog.
And it is a bit intimidating as well. So going into this, I mean, that's why you probably help people with that. Now, going into these things and learning how to do it and not worrying about the deadlines. Am I doing it right? Will I get into trouble? What are the fines, the penalties? It's all quite stressful.
So yeah,
sometimes.
just have a look, figure it out, and then see how we can improve it to make life a little bit easier. Because, I mean, in all honesty, technology is disrupting everybody, and one of those industries is the accounting, bookkeeping functions. So it really is making a big difference to small businesses out there.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Absolutely love this chat. I'm going to pick your brain the next chance I get, I promise. But thank you so much, my dear. I look forward to having a chat with you again soon. So guys, you heard it. If you need help, you know who to contact. But y'all stick around. Absolutely loved having each and every single one of you with us today. And we will chat to you again soon.
I'm Monet.
I'm Mandy.
I'm Devon.
And we are
Belito TV.
We are a streaming channel showcasing content-rich programming that appeals to a wide audience.
Belito TV officially launched on the 1st of February 2021 and has already attracted over 500,000 viewers worldwide.
Viewers are able to select their preferred device and way in which to watch Belito TV, either live on our Facebook page, our website, YouTube channel, or by downloading our app free from the Play Store.
Best of all, if you've missed one of our shows, catch up at your own convenience by visiting our catch-up platform on our website and our app.
Belito TV offers a variety of advertising from as little as 1,000 Rand. So the misconception that advertising through this medium is out of reach for most businesses is totally incorrect.
Get in touch today by emailing hello@belito.tv or send your name and details to our WhatsApp line on 066 232 1385 and we will give you a call.
Well, that's it, everyone. That unfortunately brings this show to a close. Thank you to all of our fantastic and exciting guests who joined us in studio this morning. And of course to all of our viewers and our sponsors for making this possible. And we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Vier uur die oggend, as die bed steeds kraak na al die oorlog. Sukkel hy om te slaap, hy val deur die krake. Hy val tot hy wegraak. Hy wil nie lag nie, want die oggend is koud, dit word nie verwag nie. Sy glimlag lyk oud, asof hy jonk is. As die koffie weer bitter broe. Maar daar's 'n ramp van klip en silwer in die donker. As jy net weer kyk en as jy wonder oor die woorde, sal ek oor jou skryf. My leë gebede is die rede dat ek jou verwy. 100,000 sigarette brand in jou as jy na sterre kyk. Verloor jou hart en alles en as jy na whisky ry. Ek soek die kleur maar ek vind seer as ek in jou oë kyk. Maar ek soek steeds na jou. Ek kan net bid vir nou. Tot my daar opraak. Ek het nog soveel vrae. Ja, ek sal veg vir jou. En als waarvoor jy wou. Tot my daar uitloop. kan net bid vir nou. Ek kan net bid vir jou. Tot my dae uitloop. As jy jou siel verkoop. Ek kan net bid vir nou. Ek kan net bid vir jou. Tot my dae uitloop. As jy jou siel verkoop. Kan net bid vir nou. En ek kan net bid tot jou. En tot my dae opraak. En daar was nog soveel vrae.